Yo, how's it going, guys? It's Richie Unicorn Caller here, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. We are back, and we have a brand new teaser. That's right, guys. This is insane, and I gotta say that so far, this update is really turning out to be a pretty massive one. This is just insane. So, without further ado, here is your teaser. Technically, we have two teasers, and this comes in from the official WIZARD101 Twitter account, but they are introducing a mechanic called Spell Fusion, a truly specialized practice. And as you can see here, you got a GrimZilla card, right? And he's going to select the enemy, and then you can click on another spell and transform it into a new spell. That is, this update seems very heavy on spells, but that right there is pretty insane. And Atmoplex basically kind of breaks it down, but KI has revealed a new amazing and very creative system of the likes we haven't seen in a long time called Spell Fusion. You can combine two spells to create a new one, like the mutates, like the mutate spells we had back in the day, but cooler. They will discuss it in detail on Friday's live stream, which is absolutely insane. So you have a regular ghoul card, right? Then you have GrimZilla, and then if you combine both of these spells together, you're going to get GrimZilla, which is 625 death damage times a 3x gambit off a shield, which would give you a plus 45% Stormblade. This is, first of all, and I don't know that, this is still kind of new content, so we don't really know if some of this stuff, I would imagine that most of this stuff is going to be PvP banned right off the bat, but dude, this is just, wow. That is awesome. Now, I'm just wondering all the possible combinations that we can do with all these spells. I want to see if you can combine Rebirth with any of the spells and see if you can combine that with anything. Because, again, this is just, I don't even know how many combinations they have. Probably not a whole lot, but, again, the possibilities, man, it's just like, it's just crazy, man. Now, over here, we actually have some more news. By the way, let me know what you guys think about Spell Fusion, because, again, that is just, and they'll discuss it on their Friday live stream, more about it, so maybe we'll see some more Spell Fusion cards, and, yeah, overall, this is looking to be a really, really insane update, but still keeping the expectations on the low, okay? I'm excited, I'm hyped, but expectations are still on the ground. Now, over here, we got some new spells that are pretty cool. These are new star spells, courtesy of Blaze Lifehammer. Again, we'll list all of the YouTubers that you can go check out, subscribe, like, follow, do all that stuff, and check out their latest videos about all of the teasers that they are showing off, because this one is also pretty insane. Check this out, and these are all the new astral spells that you can get. Some of these are going to be targeted, which means that you can target it on an enemy or your player or something like that. But it is really cool. So check this out. We got Cosmic Charge, which it will take 1 pip, and that's a star spell, and it will basically give you a plus 20% outgoing on your Pierce for 4 rounds. So make sure to check that out. And I believe with these new aura spells that you'll actually be allowed to actually like target another player of some sort. We also got Stabilize, which is pretty cool. Now, this is a minus 25% incoming damage, so kind of similar to the Brace card that we have as the aura, but I would imagine that you could probably just cast this on a certain player, which would really be good. If that is the case, then you can like cast this on another player. That would be great, especially for some of you Storm Wizards out there that are getting devoured by the Devourer boss fight. I was doing a team up of that like yesterday, and this Storm Wizard could not survive like a single hit. And specifically, the boss was just spam hitting him like non-stop. It was insane. But that will definitely come in handy, especially if you're a support player. That's definitely a really versatile card to use. You also got Attenuate. I know I didn't pronounce that right, but I'll let you guys figure that one out. But this one's also pretty cool because it's a plus 20% increase to damage for 4 rounds. And you'll see that it has this purple background around the spell card. And this is basically one of those negative auras that you can actually put on an enemy. And apparently that you can't really remove this aura. Even when you do swap it out with a different aura, apparently it will still have a little bit of a lingering effect. But either way, if that is true or not, it's still a pretty cool spell. I think that's awesome. We also got Pathogen, which is a minus 50% reduction, or yeah, a reduction to outgoing healing, which is oh, a minus 50% outgoing heal is that's actually kind of like, that's actually insane. Hold up, that just makes all the other builds like insane. Oh my goodness, dude, there's so many like possibilities that you can do. And then this is my favorite one, Starfall, which is a minus 15% damage or outgoing damage for 4 rounds. Now that is going to be something that I highly recommend you check out, because that spell in general, I wish it was kind of like a 25%, but that would be a little bit too overpowered. But that one is a really good one. I definitely can't wait to cast that. These are, overall, these are some really, really good spells, and I can't wait to train them up. Now, remember, I know the big concern, though, about with all these spells coming out, is a training points, because you know this game has been out for so long, and I'm sure everybody has used up all their training points, or at least they don't know what to spend their training points on, especially if you're someone as a raider. You know, if you're someone that, you know, likes to raid a lot, or if you like to do advanced combat a lot, you'll probably, you know, have all your training points in specific Rochambeau and Gambit spells that you might need for a specific raid, right? And that was the one thing I didn't like about raiding, was trying to get all of these spells, especially when the raid guide would change, or if I had to just switch up the meta or whatever the preferences for raiding. And then when I quit raiding, I had like, what, 26 points left. I'm like, yeah, I don't need all these other advanced combat spells, because you can only use them in advanced combat, and I don't really do the advanced content anymore, such as PvP, challenge mode, or raiding. So yeah, this is pretty awesome. I mean, I'm sure there's going to be some pretty interesting strategies out there to use these auras, but I just think it's really cool. And then over here, last but not least, Adminplex did a fan post, I think a while back. I think this was like years ago. But they talked about kind of showing a concept that they had called spell stacking. And essentially, you can stack or duplicate cards to get powerful variants of it, like normal enchants, but more natural. You know, this would incentivize larger decks. However, Oz, a wizard from Oz, does mention that it would kind of defeat the whole purpose of buying spell upgrades, which is a very good point. But I just thought I might share that. Pretty cool fan post. But overall, though, this is pretty awesome. And I guess that's kind of what enchants are in for as well. But overall, though, this is insane, guys. This is really turning out to be a pretty insane update. I will say that. Now, I guess in terms of news, not much stuff in case you just wanted to buy something. There are some things in the Crown Shop, including the Skeleton Key Bundle. So if you're ever in need of skeleton keys, definitely make sure you check out the Crown Shop. They have one for wood, stone, and gold, so make sure to check that out in the Crown Shop. I'm not sure how long it's going to last for. I would imagine until, like, I guess Halloween is over, or, you know, October is over. But, yeah, if you really do need some stone keys, I highly recommend you check out the Crown Shop. And I usually don't endorse buying stuff, but honestly, getting some of these keys is kind of hard, especially stone keys. I feel like stone keys are super hard to get. You can farm some bosses to get them, but yeah, I feel like you might as well just buy a whole bunch now and just get it over with. But overall, though, there you go. And there's plenty of other big boy bundles that you can buy in the Crown Shop. But, you know, this is, again, going back to the whole, you know, update. This is, wow, they might not be joking about the whole 100 spells thing. It's starting to look, very positive now. So we'll wait and see. I'm still keeping expectations low. Calm down. But I think it's going to be a great update. we'll see what happens. And until then, I will see you guys later. Peace out.